welcome. Today we're going to talk about all the things that I have in my emergency wedding kit and why I think you need to make sure that you have one too on the day of your wedding. Here we go. Let's get started.
We better keep an eye on this one. She's tricky. She's wonderful.
I'm Allison Payne. I am a BC Greater Vancouver area wedding planner. And today we're going to be talking about all the things that I have in my emergency wedding kit to make sure that your day goes off without a hitch. If you're either a new wedding planner and you want to start putting together your emergency wedding kit, this is perfect for you. Or if you're that go for it DIY bride and you won't have a wedding planner and you want to make sure that you're set up for success on the day of your wedding, I hope this helps for you as well. I will have a downloadable link in the bottom where you can access the full checklist of all the items that we do cover today, so you can print it off and get shopping. Stay tuned at the very end. I am going to put an example of the bags that I use to actually bring all of these items to the wedding venue so that you can go on the hunt and kind of look for something that might work for you as well. First things first, I like to organize my items in my emergency kit in order that I may be requiring for the day of event. So think about those items that you're gonna need for the setup process. I'm talking a hammer, I'm talking pliers, I'm talking scissors, and I'm talking measuring tape. Measuring tape is a big one. It's actually always on me. It's something I definitely like to take to any site visits. You never know what you're gonna wanna measure. If it's a mantle, if it's to make sure that that archway that you're working on building is actually gonna fit at the ceremony site. So measuring tape is a big one for any wedding planner to just always have on hand at any given time. Next, I like to have different forms of string, wire. This really does help with attaching items like floral to some signage. If anything is appearing to fall down or you want to really make sure that it's re-secured. I really love that bendable floral wire. You can often find it at a dollar store. It's a great place to stock up. Make sure to have kind of a nude or really thin string as well to hang items such as floral from ceilings. Next, tapes. How many different types of tape should you have? I think I have every kind that exists, from duct tape, because duct tape, it fixes everything. When in doubt, duct tape.
Dang, man.
What?
Dang.
What?
Look, this thing ripped. Now what the heck am I supposed to do now, huh?
Listen to me. Don't fret. My mother used to say, nothing is impossible if you always carry with you a little bit of faith and a big roll of electrical tape. Hello.
I've got different colors of painter's tape. Some venues are very strict about attaching items to walls or surfaces. So I always make sure to have a very soft, gentle form of tape if we are adding anything to any of the walls. Hooks. Let's talk about hooks. Some venues do allow pins, little safety tacks, those types of things to be put actually into the walls or into like a wood beam if it's a rustic venue. So I do have assortment of different style of hooks. 3M strips. Love me a good 3M strip. With 3M, you do want to watch actually how much weight you're putting on a different size of 3M strip. I always make sure my emergency kit is stocked with several different sizes when it comes to 3M strips. Next, we have zap straps. Zap strap, very common, very easy to use. Often I have found that I've used them to string lighting into different sections of the ceiling. A zap strap can easily be removed. It just helps kind of keep items together a little bit more securely than maybe a string or a wire would. Get them in a clear color, in a black color. I have both in my stock. An extra extension cord is a must-have in my emergency kit. If you are having a food truck, if you're having a traveling bar, how close do they need to be to a power outlet? Is there going to be an extension cord required? It's always nice to have one in the back pocket. A multi-ended screwdriver. I may be butchering what that's called, so you'll see an image of it. I've had tables come delivered and one of the legs is loose. You might need to tighten that up. That multi-ended screwdriver is very nice to have. Windex and a cleaner, wipes, a Lysol wipe. Once everything's set up, things can get schmutzy. No one wants a schmutzy mirror.
I woke up with this huge zit this morning.
Where?
There.
I had a huge zit this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Well, it was right here, but it's gone now.
Why?
I put some Windex on it.
Windex, some cloths, and some cleaners. Just always nice to have on hand to make sure that the venue's looking tip-top for my clients. Lighters. It's time to light those candles. Can you ever have enough lighters? I want every assistant working for me to have access to a lighter. Batteries of all different shapes and sizes, from having LED lights that maybe require a different size of battery. I've had the microphone die on me in the middle of speeches. Can't find a spare battery at the venue. I've got them. I think one of my most favorite items is Post-its.
No, really, what do you do?
That's what I do. I invented Post-its.
Oh, you're kidding me.
As a wedding planner, I often do pick up some of the decor from my clients the day before the wedding. I always have my Post-its on hand with a Sharpie, so I am labeling all items and where they're gonna go. Post-its, not overrated. I'm a big fan. The remainder of my emergency kit really comes down to items that I feel like I need to have on hand in the event my clients need something either physically on themselves, their wedding party, a family member, etc. So let's get into those items next. Sewing kit. If it's the pins to actually put the boutonnieres on for groomsmen, if it's safety pins, if a piece of your dress falls apart, God willing, does not happen. Granted, I'm not a great sewer. I can sew a little bit. I do tend to go to like the grandmas or the moms who like are rocking the sewing, and I'm like, here you go, please fix. A white classic dress shirt. With all due respect, groomsmen, you can often forget. We can spill that pizza that we had for lunch on it. You never know. Might be big on some, might be small on some, but it's pretty consistent. I've got a men's large dress shirt in my back stock. Along with that, I've got a pair of black men's dress socks. Along with that, I've got a men's brown/black reversible belt. Handy. General maintenance items. I've got deodorant. I've got hairspray. Dry shampoo. I've got a mirror. I've got a pocket one that I actually keep in my fanny pack for those last minute little quick checks before they either walk down the aisle, maybe a little touch up of the lipstick, you name it. And I've got a little bit of a bigger one in the event the hair and makeup artist forgot one, they want one to be able to check the back of the hair, whatever. 2 different mirrors. Next, I've got fake eyelashes. Ladies, we don't want to be walking down with like one set on, one set off. I've got nail glue. I've had broken nails on either myself or my clients. I've got a set of fake nails, press-ons. You never know. I've got just a nude nail polish in case we need a little touch-up. I've got a nail file and nail clippers. Up to the hair, I've got comb, brush, elastics, bobby pins, anything that you think that you're really gonna need to keep that hair looking on fleek.
Gretchen, stop trying to make
On fleek.
happen. It's not going to happen.
Just a few items that don't really need explaining, but you never know if you're gonna need it. I've got that tied to go. Again, if it's a little spot and you don't need that white large dress shirt that I happen to have on me, tied to go can go a long way. Sunscreen, we've got bug spray, Tums, Advil, gum, feminine hygiene products, contraceptive products. Again, these don't need explaining, but they're handy to have. You just never know. As promised, I was going to share what style of bags I use to actually keep these items contained and well organized. For all those tools that we discussed about the actual setup of the venue, your tapes, pliers, your wires, your string, anything like that, I keep in this beautiful, found it at a thrift store. It's not all that complicated. It's got these little side pockets, which is great. I actually keep my hooks and my zap straps and stuff in there. open this puppy up. It's got a few different compartments. I tend to keep my batteries in this pouch, tapes, my pliers, my screwdriver, that goes in there. And then I've got some Sharpies and chalk markers and whatnot that I use for signage, just in the front pocket there. Doesn't need to be super large. Great thrift store find. For all those personal care items, Winners, baby. I love me a good Winners, love me a good Home Sense. It's cute, it's a little bit to my brand, and it's got multiple pockets. It can hang. It's organized by those topics that we kind of talked about. This is all really those healthcare pockets. We've got the Advil, we've got the Tums, we've got bug spray, sunscreen, whatnot. And down here is all those things, hair, bobby pins, eyelashes, nail glue, all of that just down in this section. Here's sewing section. Allow me. So again, we've got those safety pins, we've got thread, sewing scissors. So that's organized in that pocket as well. And again, didn't need to break the bank. I think this was maybe $15. That's my emergency wedding kit. I hope that was helpful. I am always adding to my emergency wedding kit. Actually, that reminds me, I need to add a phone charger to it. 2 weeks ago at a wedding, I had someone asking me for a phone charger. I didn't have one. I only had the one in my vehicle and I didn't have the block. I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna go grab a spare one right now and add it to my bag. If you're a wedding planner, always be looking for things to add in there. If you're that DIY client, I hope this helped. Hit up that dollar store, hit up a thrift store. You're often able to find a lot of these items at a really affordable cost that won't break your bank, but really leave you set up for success. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, please subscribe, please comment below. Let me know if I forgot something. Let me know what you've got in yours that really works well for you that you think I should add to mine. I'm always looking for improvement to make sure that I am completely set up for success on the day of my wedding. Join me next time for one of my next videos where we talk about all things weddings. Bye-bye.